Autocannon is funny, but it's not doing what I need it to right now.
I need to give my hand a rest.
Alright.
Back to modding.
Improves weapon handling with less drag on weapon movement. That's pretty good, actually. It feels like the 100 plus 100 melee thing on the Viper Commando shit is like kind of just a meme.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. The Galactic Ward needs you.
You know what they say about the Illuminate, right? They eat each other's brains to pass along knowledge from one generation to the next. So make sure you blow their heads off whenever you get the chance.
Initiating FTL jump to the Tarsh system. FTL jump successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Where the hell am I?
Reinforcing. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting air.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Oh no. Okay, thank God.
Freedom forever! Drop him!
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
New mag.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Have a taste of democracy!
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Shit. Just my luck. Did I? I got some confused. I think I died on impact.
No mag. Orbital inbound. Requesting air support. Top ship. Freedom now.
Helldivers, you are moving outside the mission area. Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Throwing supply beacon.
Five minutes left. We can't stay this low much longer, Helldiver. Warning, you are leaving the mission area. Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Mag's empty.
My game just crashed? My game just... No, I can't fucking believe it. I was popping off. Can't believe that.
The mystery of our vanishing colonists is at last solved. They were abducted by the Illuminate and transfigured into the potential assailants.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. synchronized.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Rare sample acquired.
Space Nom kind of sucks.
The Teleton outpost is scrapped.
Requesting objective equipment.
Dropping supplies south, 300 meters.
I'll take the map's word for it and leave this area.
Dropships. Sending in an eagle. Requesting orbital strike.
Say hello to democracy! Requesting air support.
Dropships. Eat it.
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Sending in an eagle. Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point. Requesting air support.
Calling in reinforcements. Calling in orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Get back.
Damn. Ugh.
tagging map. Southeast, 300 meters.
Heavy, north, 50 meters. Calling in orbital strike.
Shit, there's no way out of here.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Back empty. Reloading.
Dropping a pin. South of Phoenix Park.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining. Allied destroyer has left the squadron. Extraction is available.
Enemy patrol, south. Requesting air support.
Oh shit.
Reloading. Calling in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Throwing supply beacon. Rare Heavy. Southwest. 100 meters. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Reload it. Requesting orbital strike.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Sending in an eagle. New mag.
Pelican 1, arriving at coordinates.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Joining the frag. Sending in an eagle. My leg!
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Holy shit.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent. You have maintained our way of life.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board.
Has left squadron.
Helldiver, the Illuminate have returned. They are an ancient enemy, one we had believed was annihilated.
Initiating FTL jump to the Shell system.
Well, I was having fun in Space Nom, but we're being brought back to Shelt.
Jump
Damn.
complete.
Such is the way it is.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Hellpod launch initiated.
Oh fuck. Dude, fuck my big chunk of life. I am. I keep getting into positions where I need to say that.
Calling down a support weapon. Reloading. Dropping a pin. East. Close. Reloading. Map. Northeast. 200 meters.
Oh, fuck. Damn, that shit hit hard.
Calling down a support weapon. I need stim. My arm. New mag.
Squad lost. Deploying full replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Busy right now. Doing a Helldiver. Hellscriber, as they say.
What injury?
Killing robots.
Reload.
I also don't know if Joe is here. He's been quiet for a bit. I'm also streaming on YouTube.
Left the room.
He left the room. Damn. Was it fun at least?
Yeah.
Ouch. Some people find that fun.
No.
Yeah, I agree with no. I was letting you know that that's a thing.
Big thing.
Last reload. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling down supply. Reloading.
I enjoyed it.
What's that, Joe?
Hmm?
You said when I was watching YouTube videos, I didn't know what you said.
Push.
Throwing supply. Calling down supply. Throwing supply beacon. I need a team reload.
I'm so annoyed. I've been trying to call a resupply in, but it keeps landing in the jam zone, so it doesn't go through.
New mag.
Oh shit.
Out of step.
Okay, now that I have a moment of peace, I'll open up my stream for you guys. Discord stream.
Squad lost. Deploying replacement squad. Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Reporting to the front.
Oh, it's a lot of hopes.
Yeah, there's a bit of robot.
Throwing grenade.
I might accidentally kill my buddy with that. Oh hey.
I bought a game that was on sale.
Which one's that?
Naruto.
Like the newest Naruto game, or?
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
In fairness, they've been up there now for years.
Yeah, I bought like the like bundle pack with it, so I think I get all the DLCs and shit. Yep, I own a lot of the DLCs. I don't think no, not all. I own like
Fuck.
5, I think.
Here's all the Boruto.
I think I did buy the Boruto campaign. I'm not gonna play it. So it came with the bundle.
I think the annoying thing about buying like old anime games that are like, or not old anime games. I think the annoyance of buying anime games when the show is still going on is that at some point you come to like a weird abrupt ending.
That's what happens with all of the Ninja Storm games.
One Piece Dynasty Warriors 1, they just made up their own ending.
Oh
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was fucking funny.
It's like they actually remembered that Big Mom's pirate shark and actually do stuff, but in the actual like motto, they stop for a second and die. They all get killed.
If you didn't even remember more of the characters than the fucking anime actually did.
That's the weird thing that I remember about is that it was both kind of right and incredibly wrong.
It made sense. Oh, this is what happened. The other characters would do stuff. Like Lord didn't just get punked immediately, and you know, Kid was a character. I love that Kid is now canonically dead and you'll never return. Thank God. Thank you, Oda. What do you reckon, Joe? You think Kid's gonna come back for like revenge for the third time?
Calling in reinforcements.
What do you mean for the third time? Never mind. Don't answer that. I have to catch up.
Oh shit! Right, that's. Oh fuck. Well, not real. I guess a spoiler. Sorry, feeling.
No, don't worry. I'll forget about it. It's also such an ambiguous spoiler that I won't get it until. Oh, direct hit, Jesus. Yeah.
Reporting to the front.
I think I hit that with an RPG, but it didn't do anything. Nah, sure.
You hit your life. You hit the base. Will do
Yeah, I saw
damage,
that.
but
Yeah, it's looking at me now.
Since I bought like the DLC like bundle thing for like 3 quid extra, is like this is like I was like, here's like a fuck ton of like cosmetics and such. I was like, I'm not even playing the game. It's like I love it in Vegas for the first time after buying all the DLCs. You just like spend like 5 minutes clicking through like yep.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly.
Requesting orbital strike. Reloading.
Oh, hey, look at that. Nice, direct hit. I think the thing that's been hitting us has been a tank this whole time. Oh, it is.
Reload required.
Yes, they do the Dragon Ball thing of having every different narrative area be a different playable character.
You don't like the 32 versions of Goku?
Honestly, no. Like, it's like, oh, you got Goku, and then like, then maybe like have Super Saiyan be something you can transform into. Then have Super Saiyan 4 be a separate Goku. I don't want Goku, Evil Goku, Goku Clone, Goku Super Saiyan, Goku Super Saiyan 2, Goku Super Saiyan 3, Goku Super Saiyan God, Goku Super Saiyan 4 as well. It's like some of those are going to be rolled into to one. Oh, then Ultra Instinct Goku as well.
Oh, shit. I think Xenoverse is probably like one of the better ones that does that.
Also, there are more Sasuke's than there are Naruto's.
As there should be.
Yeah, it says, oh, there's like 3 Naruto's here.
Oh my god, I got shot midair.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sasuke's.
Adult Sasuke.
Oh wait, no, never mind. There's a 4th Naruto, Mecha Naruto. I forgot about Mecha Naruto.
I think it gets even better whenever you think about the weird alternate like Naruto's or Goku's that happen in a game that they randomly add in just for variety.
Yeah, like the Mecha Naruto here. Who do I play? I'm just doing like a free match. You know, I'll pick Joji. He's my boy.
Requesting air support. For prosperity! Last reload. Reinforcing.
I honestly feel just like the French. We've been fighting like hell for this like... Oh, hold on.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh my god. I almost got killed by this corpse. I had like a weird geometry thing with it.
Requesting air support. Calling in orbital strike. Get some! Get some!
I don't know how to play this game, so I'm just fucking getting owned by bots. Right. To the campaign.
I think about that one YouTube short of the guy who got like... The guy who was playing Naruto who got shit talked by an NPC, so he just walked up to him and started spamming gang signs for like a minute. In complete silence.
Oop.
Oh, we have the reinforce. I can just run back real quick.
You're playing with the Twitch, you're gonna be famous, feeling.
Calling in reinforcements.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Alright, Joe, how do I manually shut this thing down? Is there like buttons I gotta press?
Yeah, be a
just
gamepad
console.
one.
And once it's shut down, you can blow it up. If you have a precision airstrike, you can just call that on it.
Well, that's the bitch about it. There's a jam.
Oh no, once it's shut down.
Critical stratagem available.
Oh, shit. Just my luck.
Engaging terminal. Hellfire marked. Clear the area. Calling in reinforcements.
Bot asset destroyed.
Join the fray. Sending in an eagle. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting orbital. Requesting orbital strike. Gotcha. Throwing supply package. Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
New mag.
Shit. Everything that possibly could go wrong has gone wrong. Oh, I can't believe that. The explosion didn't kill me. It's the momentum that when my brain got crushed into a rock.
Yeah, that's how you killed me with the autocannon.
Point me to the enemy.
Eagle 1, we're back in business.
New mag.
You know, it's kind of late of him to deploy the, what's it called? The SOS beacon, considering how basically Jover it is.
It's so Jover.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Going on in there.
70 seconds for the expendable anti-tank to get off cooldown.
Yeah.
That would be really funny, though.
He's even sure with upgrades.
I'll buy it, but I'm not going to use it right away. Orbital napalm. What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me about that, Joe?
Fucking amazing.
What about here?
It's not great against bots, but
Pod launch suspended.
can work.
Yeah, but it's there and it's funny.
Going as Terminators and you fucking just wreck everything.
Oh, it's a defense mission. Well, it looks like you can't use anything funny today. Strafing run. This is gonna be awful.
Launch initiated.
Oh, I'd like it that you didn't. God damn it.
What's that?
Trying to do a quick time event, my controller decided to shit out.
You should buy an Xbox 360 controller.
Problem was Andrew fell in love with me.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambitions.
Little shot of liberty.
I was trying to see if they have any debuffs, but looks like there's nothing. This place is just naturally this foggy. That's gonna get us killed.
Calling down fortifications. Calling down assault weapons. Reinforced.
I looked away. How did somebody die? Nobody had the, what's it called? The AT emplacement, so we're basically dead. It's already Jover.
Okay, some of them. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here for now.
Have I ever bitched about how much I hate the idea of the shower gun? Not the idea, I hate the shower gun.
Why?
Because when it was initially just, oh, it lets you perfectly mimic people's movements, I was like, that's kind of cool, and I understand why people would really want that, especially in like a sort of a fight. So thing, they're like, oh yeah, now you can also like do magic with your eyeballs. Like, okay. Oh, you can shoot fire out of your eyeball now. Oh, that's a bit much in it. Yeah. Also, you can summon giant mech suits to sort of chakra to sort of envelop your body. Oh, is that a special technique that these guys know that's like passed down? No, it's what your eyeball can do for you. What? Oh, and if you get the super special version of this eye, you get to bend reality to your will. It's like, fuck off.
I haven't seen Naruto in forever. I might just read the manga because I don't want to watch the anime. As funny as it would be. These people keep calling in fucking stratagems at the worst places.
It's not necessarily the eyes that do it. It's more just like you are using your chakra, but awakening your eyes will. It's not necessarily that the Sharingan itself is doing it. You still need to awaken that shit and like learn the techniques.
I know, but it's still like, I feel like it's like, oh, like because they have the Sharingan, if they awaken it, they get to do all extra cool shit. So I think the idea of it's like the Byakugan just lets you sort of 360-degree look around, and that's still
No,
like,
that's the same thing. It's still
powerful.
Still genetic, like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The genetic power, that's great, but for that, like a simple genetic power to do that much, it is, I think, it's a bit bullshit. No, like if it was just like copy the moves like down to like a T, and that you like kind of master the other like techniques because you're looking at them perfectly. That makes sense. Well, that's why it's such a powerful ability. They can just master any like any kind of jutsu as long as they're, or like genjutsu, ninjutsu, even a taijutsu. If they look at it, that's why they're so fucking powerful. And it's like, oh yeah, once they get to the special tier of their fucking powers, they get all like they get magic essentially. Not magic, but like they essentially just get from a very powerful like item or very powerful genetic thing. Then it just keeps getting more and more and more and more.
Is
I
this?
wouldn't even be mad if it was like the Susanoo with like the chakra mechs they make was just like a technique passed down through the Uchihas, just a technique, not an actual like thing they have to learn through their eyeballs.
What is fucking Itachi's like clan called? His little gang of dudes who wear red.
Uchihas. Oh, the Akatsuki or the Uchiha?
Akatsuki, yeah.
Yeah.
Does everyone in that have like the Sharingan?
No, only him.
Only him. To me, all the Uchihas have that as well.
Uchihas
awakening it takes a lot of like effort.
Yeah, I understand that. But it's just they get like so much from just awakening.
No. You're framing it as only Sasuke has it, where anybody in the Uchiha bloodline can have it.
Oh, it's the only reason that Sasuke has it because Sasuke's the only one alive. Yeah, like no, but also Madara has it.
Yeah, but again, Uchiha's bloodline.
Doesn't what's his face have it? The fucking gray-haired dude. I forgot what his name was.
Toby.
No, Kakashi. That's because
Kakashi.
Toby's eye.
Yeah.
That's because he took Toby's eye and put it into him so he can use.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not like just Sasuke does it, but like Madara does it, Toby does it. Fucking like
all Uchihas.
Yeah, all Uchihas who are alive in the story get all those immensely insane powers just because they have the eye up the thing. If it was like they explain like
just because they have the eye, you need.
Yeah, like the normal people with like
most Uchihas never got anywhere near.
Well, they're all dead.
As we saw with Donzo, like Donzo only had like he had a fuck ton of. He had his entire body covered in like Sharingans, but like none of them were activated, and he couldn't like. He just used them.
because he wasn't Uchiha.
I know it wasn't true. Well,
So he couldn't really use it to his full potential. Was the problem?
Yeah, Kakashi's an Uchiha, but he
And like every time he used it, like the eyes shut.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Like he couldn't use like them as they were. He just like they were kind of like a once and done kind of thing for him. Which like
Oh, they're 2 times regenerated, yeah, but
yeah,
I think
in an elongated fight, they basically runs out.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem with the anime the series for going on for too long, because they needed a way to like power scale the Sharingan to like not be fucked up by like these like wizards summoning like giant like animals or whatever and using like magic and shit, and also like the nine-tailed fox like doing its shit.
I feel like they did a good job about that though, with like showing off the Sage Pass as being like a good step up from them being just general the kids and teenagers fighting. Where like Naruto gets a Sage Pass, Sasuke has access to like the Curse Mark, which gives him this sort of regenerating bat form. And then I wouldn't even mind if they were like, oh yeah, here's how we use it's an Uchiha technique that's passed down through secret scrolls. How we use a Susanoo, where we use like ways to generate chakra. So in theory, people could learn it, but it's more just like a really secret technique. That would be kind of cool. Instead of just, you've now reached eye level 4, you can now summon Demek and pilot Demek.
No. It is the way you describe it, the former way.
No, but only the people with the eyeballs can do that.
No, but you still need to unlock it, and then you still need to keep learning. You don't just...
But...
It's not just a talent point you unlock and stick in, and now you can do the...
It's what it feels like.
No, you're framing it completely wrong.
Right. Yes, they need to be training to get to that point, but it's like, oh, I'm not saying like it should
but
be
all
just
the
a technique.
characters you're like using though, fucking vigorously trained to like up their chakra and keep pushing the limits.
Yes, but it's not like, oh, I've upped my chakra to push the limit and I've now learnt the technique to do skeleton mech. It's, oh, I've pushed myself to the limit, my eyeball is upgraded, and now I can do...
No, it is the former way.
It is not, because I don't see other people using... It's only the people from the Uchiha clan who use the spirit mech. They even say it comes from the eyeball. It comes from the eyeball, Joe.
It's a genetic trait, of course it's the only people in Uchiha can use it.
Yes, the eyeball thing of like tracking the movements, but like I don't see eyeball summoning big mech or cast fireball.
It's not the eyeball that's doing it. It's the genetic chakra. No, it's their genetic chakra. It is. It's a chakra technique. It's not the eyeball that has. They're correlated, but they're not.
Now it just should learn. No, Master does learn. He does flashback.
I think a problem stems from... I still think it's a problem of like Naruto has been going on for too long.
Oh yeah, like in Boruto they're fighting gods, essentially.
They're fighting gods in Naruto.
They fought a god in Naruto.
They fought
several. That was the end. No, they fought the one god at the end. We're so close. Yeah, I think they only fight the one god in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and then it kind of Boruto happens and there's lots of gods.
Oh yeah, my problem with thinking that Naruto has gone on for too long is that it kind of defeats the purpose of like the original gimmick of believe it, because at some point it becomes less of Naruto like believing it and more just like his like family were a bunch of Hokages, and also he's got the nine-tailed fox like inside of him, doing things.
Yeah, but he's still training to use that shit. One of the major plot points is that he can't use it properly.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's what it was like in the beginning of the series. 'Cause it was basically like, oh shit, 120. Okay, it was in the beginning of the series. It was basically like, what is it? Like how Goku was when he first used Super Saiyan before he came back from Yard Rat. Or no, a better like example would have been like the fucking Great Ape form, the Ozaru.
The Great Ape mode. Yeah.
The sicko mode.
You're having an absolute time of it, aren't you feeling?
It's alright. Could be worse. Oh, it is worse.
Do you have a stratagem to solve?
Nope. I don't have a precision strike. You son of a bitch. Oh!
Do you know what I'm surprised they've not done in Naruto? Because there are so many interesting like other cultures and like characters. I'm surprised they didn't do like a mini series of just like one-offs for a lot of the small characters. Not even like the hidden leaf village like.
I can't believe this. I gotta fight my way back to extraction.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Never mind. I've been killed more by my fucking buddy stratagems than I did actually getting killed by anything else in this run.
That's what you get for playing with the Twitch tutor.
The people I've been getting killed by has been like the level 90. He keeps calling like the 380mm like point blank right on top of us.
That's probably why I got pushed back so much. I think Naruto, the series, is also like not the worst for like power scaling creep out there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely
Like,
worse.
Yeah, Fairy Tail. He's. Ooh,
I can't bring myself to watch Fairy Tail.
good, don't.
I think Bleach is another one with like really bad pacing issues, which I think they fixed because they started doing the One Piece thing where they started releasing the series like at like monthly intervals instead of like a weekly thing.
Oh yeah, well, because
the newest series is quite good with Bleach.
oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
following
heard.
the best arc of the. It's following like the best arc of the fucking manga. It was also back when the author was having a mental breakdown and he hated his fans, so he just went and made good content. All of the people who read Bleach are horny teenagers. I hate them. All horny female teenagers. I hate them. I'm gonna kill off the sexy guy character. Outright death threats. People burning their entire manga collections to spite him. He's like, fine, I'll bring it back. Jesus.
I think me personally, I think I can't think of a good anime show that's done it because unfortunately, as much as people like to suck off anime studios and anime production sucks ass and is just as bad as Hollywood, if not worse.
Yeah.
When it comes to
There are a
just
lot of
pumping
great
out
concepts that
garbage.
get ruined. Like, oh, what was it like?
In terms of like productive like work conditions, it's shit. In terms of actual like care and effort they put into it, typically better.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that for long-running series. For long-running series, the like production, the like care and love that goes into a series starts going away
It's not
until
really
people
a thing anymore, though. Problem.
Yeah, long running series are no longer a thing because they kind of sort of realize that if they just make one season out of like a random manga, they'll get way more money out of that than if they did like a fucking 10 season run long series.
Not necessarily, because you need to shut down and start up. Like pre development is very expensive, whereas the longest running you don't have to do the pre development anymore.
Yeah,
But having
kinda
to keep
like
doing like pre development is.
they've kind of learned that with One Piece.
I think One Piece is doing the thing where they're like, yeah, we're just gonna stop releasing this on a weekly basis because I got so mad
I don't know, that issue is more that the author's like ill and he's like slowing down.
Well, I think the
It's
series
much more.
I think the series is better off like being slowed down, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say the last couple of issues of the newest arc have felt weird to read.
I still think
Yeah,
about the
it's
fact
like,
that
oh.
Bellamy was jumping around in that building for 3 months. If you like watched the series as it was being released on like Crunchyroll or whatever, it was awful. Dragon Ball Z also had that problem. Dragon Ball Z Kai is arguably a much better viewing experience, but like
Hellpods Prime. Engage.
I really love the filler of Dragon Ball Z because for some reason the filler of Dragon Ball Z does more for the series than the series like does itself.
Yeah, like Piccolo driving a car is always my favourite fucking scene.
Yeah, the fucking driving school filler arc is always the driving school filler was always like the best part of the Cell Saga.
Like in the original Dragon Ball, where like in between the Red Army stuff, they just get like it's like Red Army. They just beat a boss thing. They just do a boss thing. So what do we do now? Let's go to the amusement park, and it's just Goku like trying to ride rides. It was, that's really cute. I'm surprised they've not done a Dynasty Warriors now as a game. I feel like that'd be really good.
I mean, might as well. You know what? If these guys are running those things, I'll run this.
Sniper.
Sniper Monkey.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I don't think I'm. It always comes back to this, but I just don't like anime anymore.
That's fair. I like smaller series. It's like I'll watch like a one-off thing, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat, and then I'll move on. There was one I kind of wanted to watch with you, because it was all like detective noir-y, but then I went to rewatch it again, and I was like, oh, I think I might just read this. It was like a Metalhead or something.
I don't know.
It's like he's a cyberpunk noir detective. And
Cyberpunk.
yeah, he's got a giant revolver forehead. His head is a gun.
Nice.
I was like, oh, they're gonna do like the wild detective stuff, cool. Then there's like they did the anime thing where like a character gets mildly flustered at like someone flirting with him. It's like you're like a cool noir detective guy. Why are you blushing when like a woman goes, "Huh? You think I'm cute?" He goes, "Oh no!" It's like, oh fuck off.
The only time I can believe that as a thing is whenever Ocelot was like, whenever Snake said, "You're pretty good" to Ocelot.
Yeah, cause it's just hey, it's okay when it's outrageously gay, but when it's like just a tough noir guy that being not even like properly flirted with.
You're overrating it, I think, is the problem.
Yes, I am.
You absolutely. It wasn't that bad.
No,
Must have framed then. It wasn't necessarily.
It was, but I didn't find it funny. Go on, Phil, you're being ragdolled from safety.
I'm just getting the hell out of here.
No mag.
I'm just booking it.
Mag's empty. Calling in orbital strike.
I think a big problem is that like I just sort of hate like anime tropes because I'm like I think it's mostly just because of the fact that I'm getting too old. Human interaction doesn't scare me anymore, so when anime characters like act weird because someone talked to them, it's like off-putting to me. I'm like getting old and jaded, so like talking to like the fucking like the incredibly attractive like McDonald's employee doesn't scare me anymore. I just want to get my fucking like quarter pounder and get the hell out of there.
I want my McNuggets, bitch. Look how hot you are. Get your tits out of my face. I want my nuggies. There was one I was watching with Joe, which she need to go back and watch the rest of because it was really good. It's called Dan.
My Hero Academia. Oh, the evolution of My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you fucking angry?
Yeah.
Is there like a fucking like spin-off anime called The Evolution of My Hero Academia?
Well, no, like early in the series, he meets like the tech girl, and it's like flustered. He goes back towards the end, it's like same thing happens with his face. Like, serious, make me this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't, like, that's fine. It's fucking awkward teenagers, and like, it's like, hey, it's like socially awkward guy. Hey, can you make me think? And she just rubs her tits in his face. Like, yeah, sure thing, but like,
And then later towards the end, the same thing happens again, and he's like serious, like, no, I need this done. Make it for me now.
That is a good character moment. Like when it's like used not only for like smaller community, but also show a character, you know, and their growth kind of thing. It's like, when they do it just for like, what's the joke? He's being flirted with. I'm sorry.
Well, you're being jaded. It can work. It's just
it can work, but for
contextual. It's not just
that's what I'm saying. It can work, and for No Gun Life, it didn't work for me because I don't believe a hard-boiled.
Well,
like,
no, you're very misframing it. It wasn't just hard-boiled detective man flirting with girl. It was
girl flirting with him.
No. But there's two long-term friends, and she's much more aware of his personality than somebody meeting him for the first time. So she plays around with it. It's not romantic flirting. It's platonic.
No,
flirting.
I know. I'm not saying it was romantic flirting, but it just been like.
Oh no, but that's your framing of it. To free lying is the problem.
Right.
Free line.
Correctly, but free line, yes.
Ah!
Oh no, he's free lining.
I disabled. I disabled the thing. I'm a hero.
I think
No,
said
flirting is much more friends, just and her choosing like her long-term friends that she's more well aware of rather than
yes. No, yeah, you're right in that regards. I was wrong in that context, but I didn't find it funny or enjoyable to watch those scenes, and it happens often enough. They made me go. Ugh.
I thought it was fine. I thought that's how friends act half the time.
I don't know. Just put in the context of like, I don't know. It's just when I was like, there's also the scene with the fucking nun in the sewer as well, and like, she's hitting on him and he does the same thing or something. They're groaners essentially.
Requesting sentry.
Not painfully unfunny, just groaners.
In fairness, that one was more. She's just behaving completely fucking differently to how that you'd expect in this current situation.
I get how it works. I can get how it could work. I didn't like it, therefore I did not like the anime.
But no, you're framing, but the problem is the way you're describing it, though, is more teenager like seeing a woman they finds attractive and being flustered, whereas more.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say it like that. Like, it's more like it's just the juxtaposition between like no nonsense hard-boiled detective and just kind of go.
Me when the grown-ass man acts like a teenager.
That's the problem. He's not really Again, it's a comedy show, though.
Is it comedy? I hate Japanese comedy.
It's not a comedy. It's like a.
No. That's the thing. You're.
And then they just throw in like comedy bits.
I think the problem is your expectation of what the show was gonna be is different.
Yes. Yeah. My expectation was I wanted something like maybe the occasional whip it one-liner, like how cardboard detectives do, like I don't know, Blade Runner style. Where it's
a good comparison to it is Full Metal Alchemist.
Don't even really like Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, that's your problem.
Yeah, I didn't like Brotherhood. Let me state that.
I don't know. I've never watched it. I just read it.
Yeah. Well, the way they did the same thing they did with the Hells thing, where like they just rushed the anime before they finished the manga, and I liked the way the ending went initially, where the ending was just like, oh yeah, we did discover the Philosopher's Stone, and there's like two not immortal people, but they're like, oh yeah, we keep just like putting ourselves into like fresh hosts with the Philosopher's Stone, which was one of them being Elric and Alphonse's dad, another one being like this other person. And they were going to use, what was her name? Was it Rose or something? Who's like the girl from like the desert place they find. It was very. I can't remember. Actually, I'm trying to think about it. I can't remember much about it. It's like the ending wasn't as grandstand and like grandiose as like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was or Full Metal Alchemist manga. It was very much just like. They kind of realised like the Philosopher's Stone isn't really worth all this effort. It's like the point where you're getting this Philosopher's Stone, you're sacrificing people, you're literally taking straight up just ripping life away from people before they even get a chance to live it, and you just live like a parasite. It's like then they kind of give up on their pursuit, and yeah, they just kind of like live their lives. And they're also the sins were made by the other. They weren't like made by a god entity type thing, like in the normal Alchemist. They're made by just like a really good alchemist. Like, oh yeah, I have figured out a way to perfectly mimic life, and that's what I made these people are. And I'm quirky, so I made them act like their sins.
Girl bossing the creation of human life.
Yeah, pretty much. She girl boss the creation of human life just by through alchemy. But then in Full Alchemist, it's like they're god creatures, and they don't really explain where the guy who made the sins comes from. He just has been a thing that's existed for forever. And then they explain what's the Philosopher's Stone. It's an entire civilization crammed into like a stone the size of like your thumb. So yeah, and then Elric punches at the end. He uses his human fist and punches the bad guy, and then he explodes. Same thing happened. The same kind of ending that happened with fucking what was the Scythe anime, Joe?
Soul Eater.
Thank you. Soul Eater, where she just punches the bad guy to death.
I remember that. Yeah, that was another one where the anime rushed the ending before the manga. Because in the manga, I believe that somebody becomes a moon. It was like some type of like weird sacrifice thing. I think the ending of the manga is like just as bad.
But since then, there's more context that you need now. You go read Fire Force.
Calling in requesting air support.
Kid becomes Death. Black Star. Didn't Black Star become the moon?
No, it was the. I think it was the like bitch. No, it was either Death or like the bitch with the pink hair.
Yeah. Because I remember how Solo ended, like in the anime. It's like, oh, I've now got the genie hunting scythe. It's like, oh, cool, we're gonna fight genies, and then she just punches the bad guy once with the friendship punch, and he dies. It's like, what? The fuck?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Calling down a support weapon.
I've only just had a realization.
What's that?
The last anime I've watched all the way through to like beginning and end, or even just on the rewatch, has been High School DxD.
Orbital inbound.
The one I want to watch is the. I want to finish watching the one where it's like a fucked up version of like the like magic girl thing.
Oh, what? Girl Apocalypse.
No, it's
Apocalypse. No.
no, it's not the fucked up where it's like, oh yeah, it's like magic. No, it's not like that. I'm talking about the. I'm talking about the one where the girls become villains and they have to become villains. Yeah, gushing over magical girls. I want to finish that one.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I remember liking it and thinking that was funny because at least it didn't do like a fake setup where it's like, hey, we're not horny. It's upfront about it, and that's the thing that I respect and like about it. It doesn't do the thing where it's like fucking Sword Art Online. Like I don't watch it. I've never been a fan of it, but like the way it sets itself up really makes it annoying when you realize, wait, this isn't cool at all. It's just a high school boy getting a harem of underage girls, and he grows up and he still gets a harem of underage girls.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't. Yeah, at least it doesn't fucking do the fake setup where it's like gives you like a weird and interesting concept only to go back to like super generic anime concept. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, no, you're alive.
No.
One I want to go back and rewatch is Log Horizon.
I don't know what that is.
It came out roughly the same time as like Sword Art Online and those like well, the beginning of the stuck in a video game animes, but this one was more like it does what I wish Overlord did. It's like we're already overpowered like endgame characters. Now we're just going to spend the entire series talking about logistics, buildings, infrastructure, guild meetings. It's like yeah. We're also going to do the occasional quest, just because, you know, we can't all just be talking about politics the whole time. But it's like a good mixture of, like, doing, like, what it would be like to actually run a country of super powerful, high magic people. And he actually, like, goes just like, well, it's like, we're having a problem. What's that? The NPCs, who are all sentient people, they can't own land. What do you mean? Well, because land can only be owned by players, and then they literally put up physical barriers so they can't use like magical barriers because that's how the game works.
Yeah, it's like a claim system, land claim.
Yeah, land claim. So they can't use it, and it's dirt cheap for us to buy it. But then the NPCs just can't buy it outright. And then he goes, "Well, that's a problem. So like, players will be greedy, buy land, not use it, and then NPCs will not be able to farm." Etc. Etc. It's like goes like a list of like they can't support themselves, so they won't be able to support us. We won't get supplies. It's a whole supply chain issue. So he goes, I have an idea. He makes a fuck ton of money because like they're like, what can we do to stop this? It's like we need to buy up all the land. How do we make the money buy up on land? Well, players use ingredients and just craft food to eat but has no flavor, he comes to realize, oh wait, if we apply real world logic stuff to the game because it's like integrated life stuff, we can cook actual food and eat it, and it'll be tasty. So he makes a burger stand, and then people just buy burgers in the fucking drovefuls off of him. And he's like, well, I've made $1 bazillion. I'm now going to buy all the land everywhere, and then unclaim it so nobody else can claim it. So now we got to like barter and trade for land like normal people.
Yeah, that does sound interesting. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Wait.
They do like.
Sorry, I just realized what I was doing.
And they stopped making it for a while because the creator went to prison for tracing or something like that, or tax dodging or something. So the series doesn't continue for a while, and then as soon as he came back out of prison, he just went and made season 2.
Kind of based.
Which doesn't, like, it was like 10 years or something, a 10-year gap between the release of it and this. Nice.
Rare sample acquired.
Joe, I can't blow this thing up for some reason. What am I doing wrong? It's right behind me, this thing.
Really?
It's a jammer.
Hellbomb.
I can't do that. The thing's up. It had a small factory attached to it, but I blew it up.
It's destroyed. Here's the map.
It is not destroyed because at the top left, my shit's still jammed.
Oh, there's a bug. You know, is the console not working?
There is no console. Not unless it's on the other side of the thing here.
There's a console that can you activate is the question. I saw the console.
No, there is no console there.
There was a console. I saw it.
Where?
That. Ah.
Yeah, fucking where?
That was bugged. Get fucked.
I'm just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh wait, it's right here.
I thought I saw a console.
Yeah, it wasn't here though.
I saw like the
You
command
fucking freak.
console.
No, you didn't. You're making shit up. You're gaslighting me.
Gaslight.
Not only are you gatekeeping, but you're also girl bossing and gaslighting.
Engaging terminal.
You see that at the bottom left there?
Gun.
No, this thing.
I got the terminal.
No, but I wish there was more like anime that like anime or manga series that sort of waxes ideas like that. I still think about the one that pisses me off because it stopped being it stopped being like an anime about something that I'm interested in, which is the phase of like Victorian. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Which
is
is
that
the
the one
phase.
where it was like the sort of slowly industrializing the military, and then he said it ended with a guy like cutting a bullet in half with a halberd.
No, it was a guy cutting a like revolver in half with a halberd.
Sending in an eagle.
That was it.
I got the terminal.
Because like the series goes, okay, the series slowly goes from being an interesting like sort of like what if scenario of an alternate like world. It's not an isekai or anything, but an alternate world where like
Yeah.
Germany was like, what if Germany was doing its unification thing, like with Prussia and all that, while into like sort of like the late Victorian era instead of like being in the mid Victorian era. So you have like Gatling guns, barbed wire, like all the shit for World War One, right there, sitting there. That's just like chilling and vibing. But what if Germany like was doing that while that was all existing? And so the manga follows like an up and coming like young major who's slowly leaving like the antiquated like his country, his society is slowly leaving the antiquated like, oh, royalty are the only people who deserve, royalty and gentlemen are the only people that deserve to be an officer. He's basically like the Sharp of his universe.
Yeah.
It goes. He gets brought into like a slow growing nation that signs a pact with like Prussia, where it's like, hey, we'll sign an alliance with you guys so that you don't destroy us. But we also become your best buddies, and we'll fight you. We'll follow you and fight with you in a war. So it becomes like a sort of technological alliance thing, like a technological military alliance thing, where there's sort of puppets of Prussia, but not entirely yet. So the manga series like follows the guy slowly influencing like the second prince of the nation into being like, hey, all the stuff from my nation is really cool, and you guys are stupid for using smoothbore muskets for your military. Check out these bolt-action rifles, aren't they cool? And that's what basically the series is. This is a long series of basically that as it keeps going and going. And then it does a hard left where it becomes like a spy manga, and it's like really boring and dumb. Because it talks about like it has like a lot of leaps and logics with its politics, specifically just so that it can have like its spy manga shit going on, where you have the bad guy like spy doing all the bad guy spy shit, casually starting wars and other nations and shit, and nobody like cares because there's war, and war is good for like the military industrial complex. Or some shit like that.
We love war.
We love war. And another thing is that, like, for some reason, the, like, King of Prussia implicitly, like, trusts, like, the Major, and also his best buddy, the second prince, who everyone knows is, like, a bastard child. And nobody likes or trusts within the like nation that he belongs to. But it's cool because the King of Prussia trusts him, but nobody's gonna believe him. So they all get together on like this really big conspiracy, and eventually at some point a dude with a halberd is like fighting on top of a train with another guy, and he cuts a revolver clean in half like a knife cutting through butter.
Which, yeah, no.
Which is really annoying because it starts the series off with like, hey, check out how cool like these inventions are. Like there's a small like competition between like the main character and basically the leader of the cavalry regiment, where they're like, alright, we're gonna race you while you ride these bicycles against us on horses through the town. And it becomes like a sort of like it's basically like an underdog unfair thing. But the way that things go, it sort of like makes sense because the only reason why they win that race is because the bicycles go downhill, and the bicycles going downhill are so fast that it just outpaces the horses. And it's also tiny enough that it can drive through alleyways and shit, which the horses can't do. It's like cool and interesting. It sort of makes sense. It's like using your brain. And also like modern technology against like horse. There's even a part where like my favorite part of the manga is like when the dude gets like a sort of a gladiator trial by combat. What the fuck? Where the dude gets a gladiatorial like trial by combat where he needs to like work with a bunch of prisoners against another group of prisoners, but the group of prisoners he has to fight are using like Napoleonic tactics where they like line up shoulder to shoulder and fire smoothbore muskets, while the group of dudes he works with gives bolt action rifles, and they fight in a skirmish line against the dudes. And of course they win because like the big failure of Napoleonic tactics is that when morale breaks, the line just runs away and doesn't follow the orders of the commander anymore.
Yeah.
And it's cool and interesting because it not only has like the technology side of like what's going on in the battle, but it also has the brain side, the tactics and morale and shit.
Morale and shit.
One of my other favorite parts is that like the like main character needs to lead a whole like regiment of children into like combat for plot reasons. And one of the things that he does in order to combat, like he knows like there's like a rebellion going on, and he knows like the rebels are not going to shoot their own children because that's like what all the school kids are. They're basically their children who were sent to school, like the military school, because of the way that the country works. And they're like, well, they're not going to attack their own children, so I'll use that as a weapon. And if they do attack the children, that's fine. The children are trained to fight, and they have bolt action rifles. So you know that's the way it is. One of my favorite things that he does is that he tells the children to like drop all of their backpacks, like everything that's inside their backpacks, throw all their shit in the ground and fill the backpacks up with dirt so that they can use them for like an impromptu sandbag wall, which is very cool and interesting, and I liked seeing that in the manga because it was just cool. And it made sense. It was like another example of the main character using his brain and working with what he has.
Being too smart.
Yeah, it was a cool and interesting, like it brings up cool and interesting scenarios, and then it goes out of its way to stop being an interesting Victorian like manga and becomes like a Victorian spy manga, and it's so annoying.
Victorian spy manga.
If it would have started off with that would have been fine, because I wouldn't have been invested in the original story it was telling. With the original like premise, what it was doing is I was showing off how cool like technology progressed from like the like essentially primitive era of like pre-Victorian shit to like industry and shit, and like how factories are cool, and the way that like machining and all that is really cool. Because it spent like 2 chapters explaining how cool trains are and how useful they were with the rapid industrialization. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like 3 straight chapters of like the manga being like, we love trains, we love trains.
Yeah, we love that shit.
I would recommend reading it until like after they do like the expedition thing. Honestly, I kind of want to read it with you because it's such an interesting thing to go through, to like see it slowly shift from being the original manga to something entirely different. It's sort of like the way the original Dragon Ball started off as like a sort of gag manga where Bulma and Goku sort of like fuck around and like play around in the woods and some shit, and then eventually becomes, hey, Piccolo Jr. just became like a 30 like feet tall monster who is currently ravaging everything, and Goku needs to like use the Kamehameha to blow him up and like punch him through his fucking guts to kill him.
You deserve this.
Yajirobe becoming useless has been like the worst part of the worst part of like the Dragon Ball story. I love how when Yajirobe was first introduced, he was literally the fastest man in the world. No one was faster than him, and Goku had to work up to like be faster than him. Yajirobe was goated.
He was the goat.
The closest thing I can get to Yajirobe being as goated as he was is if I played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Oh, we have to run all the way over there for the extraction? Damn. It's always weird to me that the manga I used to read, like back in the day, are slowly like getting anime adaptations. There was one that recently came out like last year, I think, or sometime this year, which was the one where the dude like gets turned into a girl or whatever, and he has to like go through middle school again. Which to me just sounds awful.
Yeah, I love that. I love that nails it down.
What's up?
So you know,
how little that narrows it down. I forgot what it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember what it is. I can spot it almost immediately because I used to read that shit all the time back when it was a manga. I also want to read. I think I have been. I've been reading the household Yakuza husband or whatever. The Yakuza household husband.
Oh, that's so good.
It is good. It is so good.
Well, I won't say that doesn't have an anime adaptation. It has like a Flashpoint.
It has a no. It doesn't have an anime adaptation. It has an Adobe like PowerPoint presentation adaptation.
Yeah. Still funny.
It's still funny. Yeah.
One of my favourite ones is like him meeting up with his old like Yakuza boss, and they're both walking their dogs, and they just nab him and throw him in the back of the van. Like, "Where you taking me? Oh, you'll see. You're gonna really enjoy this." And then you just go to a dog park. It's just a really intense scene.
That was always been my favorite part of the manga. I think even the fucking like dub is really good. But my favorite thing about it is that I genuinely love how like they always do the expectation subversion thing. You always know it's coming. But the way that they do it is so enjoyable because it's just like goofy. Hey lady, do you sell any of that good stuff? The fine white powder? Actually, yeah. I suppose the entire like gimmick that they did, where they walks through the supermarket, has just been like just a really good bit. Oh, hey, that's not good. I'm not gonna be able to hit that thing just yet.
Requesting orbital strike.
Holy shit! I was so focused by that, I didn't notice that I walked into an actual army. Things are bad, things are bad.
These are bad. I was a bit miffed at like a manga I read back in the day, which I really liked. Got an anime adaptation. I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna watch it because I remember reading that. I'm really finding it cool. It's like it's called like Skyscraper City or something. The whole concept is they have to essentially go from skyscraper to skyscraper over like rickety bridges and whatnot, and trying to avoid being killed by masked assailants. Essentially, they can't go down below a certain floor level because they're just blocked off.
Ouch.
And I was looking at it and I was, oh, this looks kind of cool. And I don't know why, in the manga it's like, they play it quite slowly.
Requesting advanced weaponry. How about a nice...
It's like a slow. I assume that's like a slower pace to sort of like set in like the horror of what's going on.
Yeah, like the slower pace initially like sets in horror and it works pretty well for it. But and then you see like, oh, there's a guy with one of the masks who's got a sniper who's like killing
Sniper
people, and they
monkey.
kind of like, yeah, sniper monkey. You see, oh, there's a sniper. He's going to be a character. He kind of shows up a couple times. The main character is trying to find her brother, who's also in this world, but we don't know what he looks like. We only know like what he sounds like through the telephone. And then you meet a couple of characters with masks who chase it down, and it's being pursued by this one with the sniper rifle. In the manga, we don't know until way later that that's actually the brother. Like, it's like foreshadowed a little bit, and like sort of like, why does this sniper have such a fixation on just one character? Like, it's like, huh? But in the anime, they try to go, ah, yes, my sister, I will see you soon. It's like, he never said that.
Sending in an eagle.
He doesn't say that.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh, this person got the bug. Never mind. No, he's got the bug. He's lucky. Oh, I'm not lucky. Bum 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 bum. 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 Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. We're fucked. I thought he was out of stims. So I was about to try to heal him.
Requesting air support.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
That was amazing timing, Feline.
What is the HUD going off to his death?
No, you just say he's fucking dead.
No, that was not amazing timing. That was me genuinely reacting to him being fucking
I don't know
dead.
what I'm watching, just perfect timing. Character killed.
Ah, my leg.
Keeps doing.
Calling in extraction.
Ah, fuck, I can't do that quick enough. Funk Soul Brother.
Right about now, you fuck soda, brother.
1 minute remains. Destroyer departure imminent. Squad lost. Deploying replacement squad.
Oh,
Allied destroyer has left the squadron. They gave their last breaths and
Yeah.
he landed and then left immediately.
Yeah. It was unfortunate because we won. I don't know why he left. He could have just, like, died. I can't think of any content that I, like, watch right now that I think is good or interesting, other than, like, that I think is good or interesting. I haven't, like, watched anything, like any media that I say would be interesting. I think most of my stuff right now is currently eaten up by video game. All right, I need that fucking AT thing. Oh, it's under urban legend. Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what I actually need?
Hmm?
I need the orbital
My name Jeff.
The orbital fucking smoke barrage. What's wrong?
I just saw a funny image.
Good evening. I'm your host.
Nice. I'm glad that glue trap has like slowly been getting its popularity back. Everyone loves glue trap. Think about how cool it'd be if I had an exosuit.
Yeah.
How close am I to getting level fucking whatever? I'll play one more. I'll play like one more operations and then I'll be out for the night. I think I don't get to play on. I think I'll have to play on Shelt though. I wanted to play Tarsh. Tarsh was funny, but nobody's playing it.
Play what?
Tarsh, which is the planet I was on earlier. It's a giant swamp planet and it's really funny. Well, we don't always get what we want.
Yeah, did we finish our major order about fighting off the Lithanids?
Yeah, we did. The Illuminates.
It's nice.
We committed genocide again.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Hellpod launch initiated.
I gotta read Berserk, but I know that's gonna be one of the ones that's gonna like fuck me up. Why? Why do we always spawn in the middle of everything? No! Whatever explosion just happened knocked me like down on the ground and it fucked up my throw.
southwest. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Can I bring extra bodies? Damn you! Give me more deployments.
One step closer to mission completion.
Well, there's nuts.
Joe, you are a tardigrade.
Could have sworn that I blew up the entirety of this encampment. Alright, I guess I did.
New mag. Requesting air support.
Yeah.
Calling in a hell bomb. Hell bomb. Clear the area. Sending in an eagle.
I can't believe this.
Tagging map. Southeast, 100
Lock
meters.
asset destroyed.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Ouch. Did I say something in time to whatever you're watching again?
Sending in an eagle. Requesting advanced weaponry. Tracking location, southeast, heavy. Never mind. Heavy, southeast, 50 meters.
The hell? Oh.
Requesting air support. Bug fabricator, northeast, 50 meters.
A 500 kilogram bomb. That's kind of a overreaction.
Sending in an eagle. Calling down support weapon. I'm hit! Heavy. South, 50 meters. Bag's empty. Found something. Calling down a support weapon. Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle. Heavy, northwest, 50 meters. Requesting air support. Heavy, box, west, 50 meters. Heavy, west, 50 meters.
Mission at 30 minutes.
I can't tell if that's alive or not.
Bag's empty.
No, it's not.
No mag. Rare sample acquired. Supplies.
No. Our only deaths have been people running into landmines. After like, oh,
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Eagle one in combat zone to resupply.
oh, the thumb.
Spot outpost. Requesting
launched.
Oh shit. I just get... Damn, the game disconnected me. Fuck. The host has left the game. Did the host rage quit?